Hello guys, Hikiyami Moriko desu, and welcome to another indie game. This one's called Apricity, and it's by the developer Elseth Games that you might remember from another game I have played before. It was Of Frost and Flowers, a really nice visual novel, so I expect no less from this game. So let's just play the game, right? Also, I'm back. Hello. And I have a new, I can move now a little bit, right? It's really nice. You see that? I can move a little bit. Like this. Yeah. It's really nice. So I hope you guys like how I look now. Where winter screams and shadows dance as ghosts. I'm sorry. I read that, but I couldn't read it out loud. So this is Chiara, right? Oh, she's blinking. That's nice. I really appreciate animated portraits as always. I sighed, shutting the book. I probably read it 100 times already. In fact, I might have read all the books on this shelf 100 times already. Wow. That's too much reading. The myth surrounding Lionel's town, huh? It's funny how it's obvious that it's just a children's fairy tale, but the adults here take it so seriously. Just like my parents. And this is Dad, wow. Honey, I'm off to work. Stay indoors as usual, okay? Can I just go out for once? No, can't do. It's dangerous. Yeah, that's a dad for you. But I'm 15. Yeah, you're an adult now, Dad. I'm not a kid anymore. Are you seriously locking me out because of some children's fairy tale? Darling, we've been through this again and again, and every day I tell you the same thing. It's not a fairy tale. These spirits are real, and they target defenseless children like you. I've seen one with my very own eyes, on the very side of them. He gave an exaggerated shiver. That bent down and patted my head and gesture he does almost every time I bring up the topic of leaving the house. I hope you understand, Chiara. I'm doing this for your sake, for your own safety. Man, I hope I never get to have a kid that doesn't obey what I tell her to do. Don't worry, winter is almost over. You can go when spring arrives. Oh, it's a seasonal thing. Okay. Well, I guess it's not that hard to wait, like 6 months, right? Or like 3 months. I don't know how long winter lasts. But spring only lasts a few months here, even though you only let me out when the sun's up. It's for my own safety, I know. Whoops, look at the time. I need to get going. Chiara, be a good girl and stay home, okay? You're always in her room. Call her if you need anything. Yes, Dad. She's gonna go. She's gonna get out. 100% she's gonna get out, right? That's the one left the house. He wasn't always this protective. It's only recently that Dad started believing those myths. Realizing I have nothing better to do, I turned to my bookshelf and started reading the books again. This is boring. By the time winter ends, I'm sure I will have memorized every word in these books. You're gonna be really smart. Don't get me wrong, I love reading, but there are only so many books in this town, and I'm pretty sure I read almost all of them. How about writing your own books to pass the time, right? That's a good hobby. Huh? I quickly scrambled to the door. Rue? Rue? I don't know. I'm trying my best to pronounce these names. Hey. You didn't tell me you were coming. I got what you asked for. He held up a bag, smirking. Is this the cool guy? Yeah, he has the cool guy face. Could it be? It's the fantasy novel you wanted so badly. No way, the final book of the Fantasia series? I've been waiting for it my entire life. I instantly jumped and hugged Rue with all my might. Thank you, Rue. Rue? I'm gonna call him Rue. It sounds better to me. Don't mention it. It's the least I could do to ease your boredom. I'm sure you can do other things, like you can play a board game with her or something. He held my shoulders and gently pushed me away. You'll get dirty. Ah, sorry. He smells like blood. Did you just kill someone for this book? I let go of Rue and took the last book completing the Fantasy series, At Regime's End. I've been waiting for this book for what it seems like years, and now that it's finally in my hands, I couldn't wait to read it. Anyway, Rue is my childhood friend as well as my father's assistant. We know him since forever. He needs to get equipment from the house sometimes, so that gives him access to our house. Well, I guess your dad really trusts him, so I will too. Say, Rue, can we... No. But I didn't say anything yet. You're not going outside. Don't tell me you believe those myths too. It's for your own safety, Chiara. But it's unfair that you get to go out as you please and I don't. I'm a hunter, it's my job. And I doubt your father cares enough about me if I were to disappear. Don't say that. But it's true, isn't it? I would care if you disappeared. Rua gave a slight smile again to place his hand on my head. And squeezed it with whatever string his palms had. Ow! Good try, but being nice to me won't convince me to let you out. Ah, busted. I'll head to town now. Tell boss I left the deer pelts in the shed. And remember, whatever happens, don't go outside. Yeah. Red shut the door behind him, leaving me alone in the living room. Sorry, Rue, but as much as I want to read the novel you brought, I'm determined to get out of the house today. Just for today, I promise. I told you guys she was gonna go out. After putting the novel on my bookshelf, I checked it for if Mom was occupied. Mom is wheelchair bound, so she doesn't come out of her room very often. Are you gonna leave your wheelchair bound mom alone just to go outside? That's not nice. I peek inside her bedroom and found her asleep. She's taking her afternoon nap. This is the perfect time to escape. After making sure that nobody was around the house vicinity, I grabbed my way outside the house, careful not to make any sound. Hey, you did make a sound. I didn't know it was this easy to escape the house. It's a house, not a prison or something like that. I think. I grabbed away from my dreaded house equipped with my leather coat, but it didn't prepare me for the harsh winds that blew outside. I could feel the cold well under my fabric. But it wasn't the time to tremble in the cold, and it was too late to turn back. Dad's at work, Rue's in town, Mom's asleep, and today's the only day the starflakes bloom. Starflakes? That must be a flower. Yeah, starflake flowers. But now that I think about it, this game also has frost and flowers. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was the only thing I thought so much across the thick layer of snow and deeper into the woods. My heart soared when I thought of it. Mom always told me stories about it when I was a child, how its petals defy gravity when it bloomed for the first time, and how they shine like stars as they flop upwards towards the Arctic sky. But they are too overprotective and have never let me out of the house during the winter, all because of that stupid meat. I squinted. At a distance, a patch of crystal-like plants swayed lightly against the breeze. Could they be the rumored starflakes? I ran towards it, nearly tripping over a pile of snow. The forest stretched further as I ran, and the skyline was almost completely filtered by the trees. I stopped before the patch of frost-like flowers. Yeah, I told you, frost and flowers again. Nice. I like this consistency in my visual novels from the same author. Really nice. Bending down and inspecting the flowers closely, I realized that they might have already bloomed. Their delicate silver petals were open and looked just like any other flower I have seen in spring. Oh man, I was looking forward to it too. Guess I came a bit too late. I got up and brushed snow from my dress. I heard that starflakes bloom for about a day, and my calculations showed that it was due to bloom today, right when the sun reaches its lowest point. I shook my head. It will be unwise to stay here longer than I should have anyway. The skylight is fading. When dusk arrives, it will be difficult to find my way back. Ah, we are dead. Goodbye, it's the ending of the game. The low hum of girls. I turn back. Long limbs step into the forest floor, lightly illuminated by the fading skylight. Curses. Chalian wolves? Chalian? I'm just gonna call it Chalian wolves. Did I unintentionally step into their territory? There should have been placards that the beavers put to mark their territory. I spot one covered in snow a few trees behind me. I mentally slapped myself. Perhaps I should ask Rue to get me a pair of eyeglasses next time. I don't think there's gonna be next time. The wolves howled, calling their other friends to join into locking this stupid prey of theirs. I stumbled, pressing my back to the bark of a tree while they closed on me, sizing me up. Get back! Yeah, that's gonna work. Perhaps if I climb this tree... Is someone there? I saw a fine flap of white fabric against the Arctic wind. Close your eyes! Did this person just flashbang at the wolves? Even with my eyes closed, I knew that someone was there shining a light so bright blinded the wolves and sent them reeling away. Yeah, he just flashbanged at the wolves. Nice. When I opened my eyes, there was no wolves in sight. Just a stranger in a white cloak. Yeah, that's a stranger for you. Who are you? I'm the real cool guy. The masked stranger started walking away. Wait. He stopped and turned back. What did I call out to him? I know I shouldn't be talking to strangers. The stranger remained motionless, his mask over his eyes so I couldn't tell where he was looking, but I was sure he was staring at me. But he's blinking. Somehow you can blink. Oh, I guess his eyes are like bright eyes. It was not a flashbang, right? It was his eyes or something like that. This person gives me a strange feeling as I've met him before, but where? Say, what's your name? I don't have one. Because I'm that cool. Cool characters don't have names. Oh, is that so? So he can talk. But he doesn't have a name? That's strange. Wait a sec. Beware of the spirit living in the depths of winter. They prey on innocent children like you. Are you the fabled snow spirit? If he is, he's not gonna tell you. Snow spirit? Is that what they call me? I need to run. I can't believe I just talked to the evil spirits in the book. It's strange though. I don't feel scared at all. And this person doesn't look like an evil spirit. I don't know. He kinda does. Like, you can't really trust spirits, people. I don't know. Not that I actually know what they look like in the first place. But he did save my life. Well, I guess that's true. Hey, thank you for saving me. You should go. It's dangerous here. And with that, he turned away and blended in the forest. I was about to say forest, but it was frost. That was a weird encounter. But I shall be returning home. It would be terrible if Dad returned and found me gone, or if Mom had woken up from her nap. Well, so far so good. Seems like Dad isn't back yet. My mind wandered back to the blue-haired stranger who saved my life. Who is he? Is he really the snow spirit that lived deep in the forest? Or perhaps I was just being too paranoid. Maybe the spirit doesn't even exist. Maybe he's just a traveler from far away. Yeah, there's a little chance of that. It's weird that he doesn't have a name, but maybe he just lied, right? I recall the nursery rhyme everyone here was privy to. There was sons of towns deep in snow, blah blah blah. As the ghosts hunt and hunt till death. But what comes after that? I'm sure there was something. Honey, I'm home, just in time. Oh, Dad, welcome home. Why do you look so worn out today? You didn't go out of the house, did you? What? No, of course not. Good. You're a terrible parent, and I know you just came from work and are probably tired, but just shake your daughter. Come on, go and call your mom for dinner. Okay, but who made dinner? I'm sorry for lying, Dad, but he was working, I was out, and Mom was asleep. I guess we have like servants. I don't know. Who make dinner? I want to know. So you're telling me that you, the human who eats books as living, haven't finished reading Fantasia in one night? Oh well, I didn't feel too well yesterday, so I... Rose stared at me suspiciously with a pair of suspicious eyes. Suspiciously with a pair of suspicious eyes. Yeah, that's very suspicious. Noticing how incredibly suspicious I was. He can't blame me. I was so tired from walking yesterday that I fell asleep immediately after diner. But I can tell him that, or he'll kill me for sure. Tiara. Yes? You are not hiding something from me, are you? No? He's getting too close. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. I was feeling too well yesterday. I had a terrible headache and reading just somehow made it worse, so... I just slept the entire day away, haha. Okay, I'll buy that. Yes. But how could you get sick when you spend all day lounging around the house? Maybe it's the wind? I guess I kind of did open the window yesterday. I told you so many times not to do that. I'm sorry. Whatever, your body, not mine. Okay, I'll be going off to work. Take care of yourself. Will do. I'll finish Fantasia today for sure, you'll see. Don't force it if your head still hurts. Make sure you get lots of rest. Yes, sir. Good. I put on the couch, sliding relief when Rue left. That was a close one. Should know that Rue is very perceptive. Well, he's a hunter, right? So I guess it makes sense. Maybe I should actually read Fantasia before he starts suspecting things. I opened the book and began to read its first pages. I really like the chill music for this game. It's really relaxing. Wait, what happened next to Sen and Ash? I need to know. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna stop here for a second and go to the itch.io page of the developer, because I want to know if Fantasy is a reference to another visual novel of his. I don't think it is. Chrismalia, Journey, Redemption, a Toy Box, Wishlist. Wait, this is collaboration. Chrismalia series, Dawn of Darkness. No, I guess it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just thought it was a reference to another game. I like the little like snowflake pointer. It's really nice. Shit! It's already evening. I closed the book, put on my winter coat, and made sure that Mom was in her room. Again? You're going out again? You just almost died to wolves yesterday, and you're going out. Well, I know she's a kid, right? But you can't beat this stuff. Sorry for lying to you, Mom and Dad, but I just need to see that Masked Man one more time. Yeah. Don't let your little girl get close to Masked Man. It never ends well. Probably, right? Unless it's maybe Batman, I don't know. That's probably okay. Maybe Iron Man, I don't know. I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Yeah, it is. Maybe the Masked Man isn't even here anymore. Just when I was about to give up and turn back, I caught a glimpse of a familiar white cloak flopping behind a tree. Hello? I knew it. It was you. Wait, were you following me the entire time? No. Then what were you doing here? I was just curious. This was the first time I saw another being like me. You mean it's the first time you saw a human? I suppose. What about you? What are you doing here? I couldn't tell him. I just wanted to see him, right? That is such a lame excuse. Were you looking for those flowers, the ones with floating petals? Oh yeah, the starflakes. Actually, it was the main reason why I snuck out of my house yesterday. But it seems that it was way past their blooming season. On the contrary, some of these starflakes were blooming in this morning. Really? But I thought they bloom only during extreme temperatures, and yesterday's should be the coldest. The cold isn't distributed equally here. I think it also depends of shade and angle of the sun. Such complicated flowers. Right. If you don't mind following me, I can show you the place where it bloomed this morning. Yeah, follow a stranger. That's gonna end well. Oh, that's tempting, but I should really go and trust someone who I just met. Yeah, oh, she's not that dumb. Okay. Ooh, a choice. I love me some choices. Let me make a safe state. So, this is a hard one, right? Because I want to go because I want to see what happens, right? But the correct thing to do is not go, right? So I like to do the correct thing, like the logical thing in games. So I will not go, even though I want to. Maybe not today. My legs are kind of tired. Oh, of course. Do you need to sit down, or perhaps you should return? It's getting late after all. I think I'll sit down for a bit. I sat down and patted on the snow, inviting the masked man to sit too. He did, and the two of us sat there awkwardly, not knowing what to say to each other. But at least I knew that he wasn't planning to harm me. If he did, he would have done so long ago. But you met him for what, 2 hours maybe, at most? Hey, you said that it's your first time seeing a human, right? You know what? It's my first time too, meeting a snow spirit, that is. Wait, I'm sorry, that was rude of me. I'm not even sure if you're one. To be honest, I'm not sure what I am either. I woke up a few days ago without any recollection of my memories. You mean you're amnesiac? Say, what is this snow spirit you keep talking about? Well, the snow spirit comes from the folklore that surrounds this town. It is said that there are spirits living in the forest with children's cells. Sunlight is the only thing that could fend them off, so people tend to avoid coming on the forest during winter. It's also the main reason why I can go out of my house. And yet here you are. Yep, here I am. Those spirits you describe. I've scoured the entire forest and haven't seen any of them. I knew it, the stairs were just a big fat lie, but you are in front of one. But if the myth is true... The masked man looked down at his palms. I noticed they were deadly pale, as if they have never seen the light of day. He suddenly stopped and walked towards a clearing where trees were sparse. Hey, what are you doing? Are you gonna, like, burn yourself in sunlight? The man reached out his hand to the faintly ray of sunlight that peeked from the branch's end. Hey, you are! Even from afar I could see his hands sizzling, steam evaporating from the place where the sun shone. I stood up and rushed towards him. Why would you do that to yourself? I clasped his hands, they were rigid and impossibly cold. It was if he was made out of ice. This confirmed so suspicious then. I'm not human, but I'm that spirit from the myths. You should stay away from me. There's no telling what I could do to you. And what if I say no? Why would you say no? I'll help you recover your memories. Well, I guess that's a valid motivation. Why would you want to help someone like me? Because I feel with my fingers wondering why I say that. Somehow deep down I have the feeling that this encounter was so much more than just a mere coincidence. Well, because I want to get to know you better. Besides, you don't seem like a bad person. Thank you for saying that. I didn't want to admit it, but I secretly hoped you'd return. Oh, really? I mean, it's understandable. He must have been lonely being out here alone. Anyway, a name. You said you didn't have a name, right? Not that I know of. Then how about I give you one? How about I give one to you? That would be nice. What name do you have in mind? What about Helios? 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 I don't know. I read somewhere that it means the sun. Yeah, Helios. Okay. Isn't that a bit ironic? Sorry, I can't think of a better name. I just thought it suits you. That's all. Helios. I like it. Call me Helios from now on then. Yay. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the names. I'm doing my best with pronunciations, right? But you never know how to pronounce some words, right? Thank you, Chiara. Or not words, just names, right? Everyone has a different pronunciation for names. You're welcome. It's late. Perhaps you should go home. Your parents will be worried. Oh, is that late already? You guys don't have clocks or something? I'll see you tomorrow then. Will do. Yay, good night, Helios. Good night, Chiara. Yeah, that was a sweet exchange of words, right? It's kinda nice. I like it. Wait a second. I haven't told him my name. Oh, that's true. I didn't notice. That's true. I didn't notice that. That's kind of suspicious if I'm being kind of honest. It is kind of suspicious. I can't believe it's already so late into the day. I totally overslept. I stumbled my way into the living room, still half asleep. What should I do today? I want to visit Helios, but Mom might notice something is off if I keep going out of the house. And can I really trust that he won't do anything to me? What should I do? Ooh, I can make a choice. It's important to say before every choice, right? It's nice. Well, I guess if I stay at home, I'm not gonna accomplish much, right? So I guess it's okay if I go one more time, because I want to know how does he know he knows my name. Maybe he's like spying on me or something like that, right? So let's... Yeah, I should go visit Helios. There's nothing for me to do in the house anyway. I'm lucky that Mom and Dad never noticed I was away. I peek into my mom's room. She's still sleeping. Perfect. I put on my winter coat and headed outside. Villager A. Are you excited about this year's Midwinter Festival? Of course, it only happens once a year. Are you going to invite someone? Oh well, if he agrees then maybe. Oh, look at you blushing. Shut up, it's not like that. We're just friends, that's all. Yeah, whatever you say. The Midwinter Festival, right. It's almost the time of the year again. I've never been to the fair, but I wonder if that will let me this time. I should invite Helios too. No, you should not invite him. He's gonna get killed or something like that. Helios, are you there? Oh, Chiara, you're early today. Yeah, well, I guess. Did you have a good rest? Yeah, I did. How about you? I don't think snow spirits sleep. Oh, I see. Awkward. Wow, this is awkward. I don't know what to say. Oh, that's right. I thought of a way to recover your memories. Really? Yeah, I did something around and a book says that you can resurface memories by using sensory triggers. Maybe you can like bring him a book to read, maybe? If he's not sleeping, he might as well read something, right? Employing senses to trigger memories. Yes, exactly. So tell me, do you remember at least a fragment of your memory? Anything at all? Halo thought about it for a while. Unfortunately, I can't remember anything. Shucks. I figured it could be that easy. I suppose another thing we can do is try reenacting things you liked to do in the past. Let's start by taking a stroll. I point to the other side of the forest, which is, well, nowhere in particular. You know this place more than I do, so lead the way, Helios. Haha, alright. Is this like a date of some sort? After some time walking, I realized that I did not go to recover Ilios' memories. I set a log and thought of the methods, and I watched Ilios kick a pine cone out of the way absent-mindedly. Well, at least we know he likes to kick pine cones, right? Why'd you do that? I don't know, I just feel like it. Huh. I think Ilios is starting to feel more and more like human than the emotionless snow spirit I once thought he was. Oh yeah, Helios, are you free tomorrow night? Of course he's free, he doesn't sleep and he doesn't have anything to do. Leonils, the town we're currently in, is holding a midwinter festival. That never lets me out of the house during winter, so I've never been to the festival before. But I plan to sneak out this year. How many times can you sneak out before your dad notices? I was always reluctant to go alone, so I always wanted someone who would accompany me. Maybe ask the hunter, like, that seems like a nice guy. Midwinter festival, huh? I'm afraid I have to decline. Mingling with other humans is just not for me. Besides, according to that myth, the other beginner seems to me as a monster. I'm sure they won't enjoy my presence. Ilios, you do have a point. But if we go at night, you won't have to deal with the sunlight, and I promise we'll stay as far as we can from the crowds. How about that? Okay then, I'll give it a try. Yay, it's a promise then. See you tomorrow night. I'll be going now. Oh, let me walk you back. We walked to the edge of the forest side by side. Even though neither of us said anything, the silence was comforting, and it somehow felt oddly nostalgic. I'm so excited to see the Midwinter Festival. It's my first time seeing it, and I can't wait for try different food and games and... Someone was standing at the forest entrance. Uh-oh. Rue? Oh no, this is bad. What is he doing here? I took Helios' cape, stopping him from walking any further. Helios, you need to return. I can't let you be seen by Rue. Oh no, they met each other. Oh my god, this is nice. Well. Look, who decided to finally sneak out of the house? Rue. Do you know how worried I was when I visited your house only to find that you're not there? Your mother was crying and your father was furious. I'm sorry, but I just really wanted to... Rue's eyes shifted to Helios, eying him from top to bottom. And you? Who are you? I'm Helios, a snow spirit. A snow spirit? Oh my god, he just clocked the I guess it's a bow. Get lost, you don't belong in this world. No, stop, Rue. Put your it's a gun, he just clocked a gun. Put your gun down. Helios, run! Oh my god, he just said goodbye, loser, and just teleported. He ran away, thank goodness. You, what do you think you're doing? Do you know who he is? Do you know? Do you? Are you trying to get yourself killed? I'm sorry. Never mind, let's save this shot for later. That got intense for a second there with a gun and everything else. It's nice. When I reached home, that gave me a good scolding. A well-deserved one. Mom was crying, hugging me so tight as if he was afraid I would suddenly disappear. Yeah, don't make your mom worry. I don't want it to happen again. She said again and again, did something like this happen before? Oh, it's like my brother? Maybe he's my brother, right? Or something like that. Because she mentioned that her dad was not as... He didn't believe on the tales until recently, right? So I guess recently something happened. That locked all the windows in the house and grounded me. It's nothing new, but gosh, I wanted to see the Midwinter Festival with Ilios. I really do. The next night, I was alone in my room wondering how Elias was doing. Did he visit the festival by himself? I wouldn't count on it. Just as I lay on my bed and cried into my pillow, I heard a knock calling me from outside of the window. Elias? Nobody replied, but the window suddenly flew open, and there he was, waiting for me, the snow spirit from the fairy tale. Without hesitation, I jumped into his arms. Wow, this is so magical, but it's like a terrible idea, letting him whisk me away into the cold winter night. That's exactly what you should not do, right? Like, that's what your parents are protecting you from. Oh, it's really bright. I like the street, the background, it's really nice. Thanks for getting me out of there, Helios. I really didn't expect you to come and rescue me. Rescue you from what? From your parents protecting you? Come on. I figured you really wanted to go, so... Yeah, I really do, so thanks again. What do you think of the festival? Well, the crowds... Helios shifted uncomfortably, wary of any gazes directly our way. The fair stretching in front of us glowing with fairy lights that sparkled despite the darkness of the night. Relax, it's fine. It's a festival, I'm sure you won't feel out of place with your mask. That's not the point, I've just never seen so many people before. And neither have I. By the way, really cute clothes on Chiara, I like them. It's the first time I'm seeing a fair, I suppose we're in the same boat then. Helios took a deep breath and stilled himself. Alright, let's take a look around. I grinned, leading him to a different styles I found remotely interesting. There were vendors selling homegrown produce, handcrafted charms, and street food. Sounds really fun. Unfortunately, I did not bring any money with me, and I'm pretty sure Helios had never heard of the concept of money. But walking around the fair with him was enough. I sighed, remembering the train of events that led us to this very night. It's crazy to think that the fellow snow spirit will be walking right beside me now, mesmerized by the artificial lights. And speaking of lights... Elias, you said you'll be gone when spring arrives, right? Yes, I suppose that is the fate of snow spirit. But will that mean you'll return again next winter? I don't know. Even if I did, there's a possibility that I won't remember you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or anything else for that matter. Oh. The weight of his words sank any hopes I could have for the future. Suddenly, I wish spring will never arrive. It's alright, Chiara. Seasons are bound to change. You two should forget about me and move on. What are you saying? You're the first friend I made besides Rue. There's no way I could forget you. But you're a human, and I am... Cutting off Helios' words was music erupting from a neighboring stage. Live music? Ah, we got to see this one. I was trying to be depressed, don't distract me with the music. I grabbed Helios' hands, leading him closer to the stage. Wow, an actual live concert. I've never seen this in my life. There were guitarists, pianists, and a couple of singers on the stage. Even though there were songs I have never heard before, I was instantly pulled into the rhythm and started tapping my feet to the beat. More and more flocked towards the stage and they began dancing. Elias, look, they are dancing! That's amazing, everyone looks so happy. I was about to ask Elias if he wanted to dance before realizing that I couldn't dance. Not gonna embarrass myself in front of Elias, nuh-uh. You're not going to dance? No, I'm not good at dancing. I really don't want him to hear my bone crack while moving around. And here I was wondering if I should invite you to dance. Eh? But well, what can I do if the lady herself doesn't want to? Wait, Elias, dance despite your horrendous dancing skills? Save yourself from the embarrassment, huh? Well, I guess this is like a 1 in a million chance, right? So dance despite your horrendous dancing skills. Fine, let's dance. You better not go back on your words. Haha, after you. I took a deep breath and showed him one of my dance moves, or to be precise, the only dance move I know. The robot, maybe? Which involves rolling my fist in a circle and shaking my hips from side to side. Oh, that's really basic, but I guess it works, right? What was that? As if you can do any better. Just as the music shifted to a slower beat, Elias moved closer to me, taking my hand and placing his other hand lightly on my waist. Hey man, come on. Ooh, shh, just follow the music. We danced slowly under the festival's colorful lights waving through the medley's syncopations. Oh, you're surprisingly good at dancing. Where'd you learn that? Perhaps Ions took dance lessons? A snow spirit taking dance lessons, huh? Very funny. Ella's hands were cold, even colder than the snow. He did not radiate any heat, but I felt warm inside. I wish that this moment will never end. But the music ended, cranking up into a more upbeat song. Elias relaxed his grip on me. More people are headed this way. Let's move away from the stage then. We did and settled on walking around the festival's outskirts. An air of silence accompanied our walk. Although I can't see what's under his mask, Elias looks pretty down. I wonder what's up. Elias, is there something you'd like to say? You know, I saw glimpses of memories last night. No way, really? So you're finally remembering who you are? But I don't know if they are my memories. What did you remember? Tell me. Elias paused for a moment, gathering his thoughts, because he knows her name, right? For some reason. The first memory that occurred to me was of the sun. The sun? But I thought you can't. That's what I think these memories don't belong to me. Strange. According to the myths, the slightest peak of the sunlight could sever and endure a snow spirit. So what did you do under the sun? I was running. There was a ball beneath my feet and I was kicking it around. I think there were 2 other people with me. I also heard laughter and the croaks of some kind of insect. That's strange. That sounds like summer, right? I can shake off the feeling that a wave of familiarity surfaced when he recalled his memories. What could that mean? Then there was a huge fire and smoke. Some rubbles fell. Then I heard screams and... Elias! Elias... I'm sorry. Elias clutches his head, doubling back in pain. Whoop, there he goes. I got him in time, surprised at how light he was. I'm sorry, Jera. Somehow I feel faint whenever I recall these memories. I know, it's my fault for forcing him to remember. Of course not all memories are pleasant to remember. What was I thinking? There must be a reason why Elias doesn't remember them in the first place after all. Maybe it's for the best if he doesn't remember it. Say, let's return to the forest. But what about... I think I've seen enough. Besides, the fair's gonna close soon anyway, so there's no point in staying here any longer. Yeah, not that we can afford food, right? Alright then, sorry about this. It's alright, I just want to spend more time with you, that's all. I'm surprised that the hunter Rue is not, like, searching for them across the town. We walked towards the forest. I slung his ice-cold arms over my shoulder just in case he fell again. It surprised me how hollow and light his body seemed, even his arms weighed almost nothing, as he was solely composed of ice and tin and air. Tiara? I turned to Elias, who was now paler than ever, if it was ever possible. Tiara, you there? Yes, why would you ask that? I just wanted to say, thank you for everything. Are you gonna die or something? Why would you say something like that now? Whoop, yep, goodbye. It only took a moment for me to realize that the hand I held was slowly melting into water-like texture. His skin was turning translucent, and from far east I saw the sun rising from its long hibernation. It's morning already? But how could it? I scrambled to gather the droplets that fell, but it was no use. They had disappeared into the pile of melting snow below our feet. Just hang in there, we'll find cover. Elias chuckled jadedly. It's no use. Spring is coming. A dull ache thumped in my chest. Is it time already? How could that be? I should take at least a few days for spring to arrive. It's the midwinter festival, right? It's kind of weird. The sun continued rising, trickling the forest with rays of sunshine. I was begging for it to stop, but it wouldn't listen to my protest. It was the first time I hoped spring will never come. Stop it, please, stop it! Elias was no longer walking. His feet had turned into 2 blocks of melting ice, and part of his body seemed to have merged with my coat. Wait, Elias, you can't just leave me like this. I'm sorry, Chiara. The mask broke. The mask that was covering his face suddenly shattered, and my eyes widened when I saw his features. Elias, you... His storm-colored eyes brought back memories of better times. Bits of perspiration on a hot summer day. Hot, humid rains, palm trees swaying in the tropical breeze. The ensemble of singing cicadas. Why do I remember this? This doesn't line up with my memories. Are they even mine? I have stayed in Lionel's my whole life. There's no way I have experienced that. Ah, my head. I stare at Elias again, sprawled on the floor without his mask. Elias, can you tell me why you look so familiar? Chiara. Deep down you already know the answer to that, don't you? Another sharp pain stung in my head, but this time I resisted the pain. I have to help Elias out. Whatever I was feeling can wait. But whenever I try to help him, my hands will go through his body, as if it was just a cluster of cold air. It's no use, Chiara. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for all you've done for me. And for all the fun-filled memories. Wait, no, this isn't how it's supposed to end. Hey, hang in there. Stay with me, Elias, please. Don't die, come on, man. You can leave. You can leave me again. Again. So she remembers, right? Elias' body disappeared, turning into a layer of mist that escaped my hands. No. I turned to the rising sun and rage. Curse you, sun. Local girl, like, curse the sun. Curse you. I wish this winter never ends. What? Is this a time loop? So this is the path you choose in the end, huh? Well, can't say I blame you. I just can't believe that I failed you yet again. But if this is what you really want, then I suppose I never belonged in this world to begin with. Goodbye, Chiara. What? What? What just happened? Did the sun just disappear? Uh-oh. And did the temperatures drop back? Elias! Elias turned to the water, droplets freezing and merging together to form his body once again. I hugged him with all my might, tears streaming down my face at the thought of losing him. He hugged me back, and this time, though his body was still undoubtedly made of ice, somehow I could feel the warmth of his embrace. Elias, you scared me. Don't just disappear like that. I'm trying to process what just happened, right? It's like, now we're gonna live in eternal winter, and what just happened. So, is this some kind of time loop or something? Please stay with me forever. As you command, my lady. What's with that? The temperature suddenly dropped even further, and suddenly I saw snowflake-like specks drifting off from the ground. I looked down at my feet. It's the flowers, right? Silver-rimmed flowers were blooming, releasing bits of snow-shaped petals to the sky. Oh my gosh! Is that what I think it is? Starflake flowers. We finally get to see it. Oh, that's really cute. I like it. I like it. I'm just gonna real quick take a screenshot of this for the thumbnail of the video. Sorry for breaking the immersion. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's really cute. I want to save it. Okay. We lie on the snow, cuddling each other's embrace. I don't think I ever felt this happy before. Say, Helios. You know, I always hated winter. Really? Yeah, because I kept in the house. That only allows me to go out in spring. But ever since I met you, the only thing I want now is for the winter to last forever. Hey, you know what? Maybe I can make it happen. An eternal winter for just the two of us. That sounds nice. Are you gonna like frost her and take her away or something? Elias pulls me closer, his arms wrapping tightly around my body. That way we can stay together forever. Together without anyone interrupting us. I don't know, I just made up the forever. Won't you miss your family and your friends though? Maybe I will, but as long as I have you, I don't need anyone else. Stay with me forever, Elias, in this never-ending winter. Okay, it's still going. Concept writer and programmer Elseth. Okay, so that was Apricity, I don't know. So those are the credits of the people that made this really nice visual novel. Really nice music. I like it. Really like relaxing. So okay, there's a bit to unpack in here, right? There's a few things I want to say. Hey Helios. Okay, it's not over yet. Didn't you say that you always wanted to see snow? I created a town just for you and me, and I think you'll love it here. A place where no one can hurt us, a place where we can be together. For eternity and beyond. What? Oh my god, what is happening? Is this the biggest plot twist in the history of plot twists? Chiara, oh, what's that? You want to start writing a story about us? Haha, of course you can. I won't judge, I promise. Hey, look, the starflakes are blooming again. They are so pretty. Oh no, that was such a sweet ending. Are you gonna like flip it on me? I'm so glad that you're here with me. Chiara, you need to stop this. Hey, I'm right here. Can't you see me? Elias. Chiara, Elias is no longer with us. How long has it been since you decided to abandon reality? Come on. Please, Chiara, I'm begging you. Please return. Your mom, your dad, and me. We're all worried sick about you. And I'm sure this isn't the future Elias wants for you. What? You want to visit the fair? Haha, see? I know you'd love it. Chiara, I'm sorry. It's time for Miss Chiara's medicine. It's time for me to go. I'll come back tomorrow. Elias. I love you. Okay, I'm just gonna keep calm and not flip my desk right now because I'm kind of angry at that ending. Not because it was a bad ending. It's really good, and I kind of was like expecting that a little bit. Not like this hard, but I kind of was expecting this kind of ending. But man, this is a really good ending. Jesus, this is an amazing plot twist. I like it. I love it. So that was Apricity. Okay, now it's done. I have to say, this is kind of different from Frozen Flowers. The other one was more like adventurous and fast-paced, right? But I think I like this one more. It's like a really chill story, and you can see it developing slowly, but it's nice. It's comfy. I don't know what words to use. Sorry. I just came back to recording again, so it's kind of hard to review games. I have to get my game again. Okay. I don't know. It's such a nice feeling for a game. Like you can see that the two guys, right? And you expect like if you only see this screen, you expect like, oh, it's a girl that have to choose between one guy and the other guy, right? But it's not like that. It's a completely different story, a more complex one. I like it. So I guess if you keep going with Helios, you get like the quote unquote bad ending of getting stuck in the hospital, right, taking medicine, because I'm guessing what happened was that like Helios was like her boyfriend. I don't think it was her brother because it would be a little bit weird with the romance thing, right? But I guess if you choose to stay like on winter, you stay like trapped in your mind, right? And if you like don't trust Helios, I don't know what choices you will have to take for that. But maybe you like get the good ending. I don't know. If you guys want to know, go ahead and play the game. The link will be down in the description with all the games I have played so far. You know that already, right? It's been like 300 indie games. I've been doing this for a while. Really nice story. I really like it. I think it's just... I don't think I can say this is like the best visual novel I have played, because I have played some really good ones, right? But it's a really good one. I don't know. It's just like nothing except for this amazing ending. Nothing like particularly special happened in the visual novel, but everything was really good, right? It's like if you see a like an anime series that it's 12 episodes, right? And some animes have really good episodes and really bad episodes. And if this was an anime, it would be like every episode it's a 9, right? It never reaches like 10, right? It's never amazing, but it's just always really close to perfect. And for a visual novel, I think that's really hard, right? Because in visual novels, you're just reading and sometimes making choices, and sometimes that makes it hard to make the game interactive, right? It's part of the medium. I'm not blaming the developer. I'm not blaming the game. That's just part of the type of game it is, right? It's just a consequence of the style of gameplay this medium gives you, right? So yeah, the developer, amazing job. I love that ending. I love it. Like, if you can give me more plot twists like that, I'm just gonna be happy for my entire life with these amazing stories. There's a few choices. I like when games have choices. It's amazing. Again, the girl is really cute. The characters are like kind of interesting, and they contrast well with each other. The girl is definitely dumb because she's a teenager, right? And it's in this fantasy world. Definitely, it explains a lot of things I was thinking during my playthrough, that ending. And I wish I had got the good ending. I don't think it's a bad ending, quote unquote, because she gets trapped in her own mind and stuff like that, right? But I think it's cute when you stick together to the person you love, even if they are not here anymore, like alive, right? So I think it's maybe a sad ending for this guy. I forgot the name already for this guy. Ruel, right? Yeah, it's Ruel. Maybe it's a bad ending for this guy, but I think it's a good ending for her, right? Because she can stay with her lover, with her person she likes really much. I don't know if they're lovers, right? So yeah, it's a very bittersweet ending and game as a whole, but I think it's really good. So again, if you guys want to play it and check the other endings, I don't know how many endings there are, but I'm sure there's more than one. Again, the link is down in the description. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, developer, for making this game. And I hope you guys keep watching my videos, because I plan to stick around here for a while. Now that I can move a little bit, then again, I can move. Watch this. Yeah, I can move a little bit and make a smiley face, right? So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next indie game or stream. Goodbye.